what everybody's here to see. Freddy. You got Bride thirsting for Frankie. I do not want to mess with this Stay Puft. This Stay Puft looks like bad news. It is time for our yearly Spirit Halloween tradition. We're gonna be going to 3 to 4 different stores. Each store is a little different. We're gonna show off the latest costumes, the weirdest props, and the craziest animatronics. All the stores we're going to is in Orlando, Florida. Well, it's supposed to open today. Not open till 6 p.m. Saturday. They're getting there. They're slowly getting there. Off to the next one. We've made it to the next Spirit Halloween. Let's see what they have in here. Every single one is a little different. It's like a snowflake. We got some Fortnite characters, Avatar. We are in the thick of it now. The hitchhiking ghost right here. They look a little drunk. Why is he like choking himself? Isn't he supposed to be choking someone else? Fortunes told here. I wouldn't trust those fortunes with the way those eyes are looking. We got a ghost face soap dispenser, spooky house soap dispenser, a skull sun catcher. I would feel kind of weird grabbing my keys or like candy from the bat right there. Cover that up. Ghost face salt and pepper shakers. Here's a little ceramic cat. Oh, these are cool. When you put a candle in it, they kind of glow. You got one for Mars Attacks, one for Halloween, one for Trick or Treat. Alien Invasion area, slow. Wreath, but with ghost face right there. A little family portrait of Chucky. Ceramic little mummies. So it looks like you put a candle inside their head. You need a little cutting board. They have a ghost face cutting board here. They have the most random stuff. We got the creepy little babies. A little demonic baby. Not gonna look into those eyes. A little baby wants their protein. They're eating spiders. What is going on with this? Let's try me. Oh. Oh. Lord have mercy. Nope. Nope. Severed latex hands. More severed hands. We got a hanging hand. Severed foot. Hanging bloodied arm. Hanging bloodied foot. Just a giant neck chain. If you need that. Plenty of limbs that you can pick up if you're missing out on those. Try me. Another one of the creepy babies.
You're my best friend for life.
Oh no.
And death.
Oh gosh.
Don't ever leave me alone. I'll get very upset. Beware the darkness. It's your destiny.
You got little alien skeletons right there. This one's ready for their yearly exam, it looks like. You got a little pumpkin skeleton right there. They got snails that are skeletons. And we have just like skulls with little ropes on it. And then here's like a scarecrow guy. It's like a gourd looking pumpkin head. Here's like the blood and the tissue still on the skull. They got a clown skull right there. Kind of like a more steampunk skull right there. And then skull garland. You don't want standard skull garland, don't worry. They got clown garland right there. Here's all the different like hanging ghosts. You have a rabbit. You got a hanging ghost. Their eyes are supposed to light up. You got a clown right here.
Little kitty, how about the trick and treat?
Here's just like all these zombies. They're all being hung up. It's like they got an arrow in their head. This one has like barbed wire all over it. And then here's an alien, a leaning alien. He's pondering what's going on. Who's he gonna probe next? Now the Spirit Halloween door covers are pretty great. They're like this mesh that just go over your door. So they got one for Mars Attacks. Chucky jumping through the door. You got Beetlejuice, Dante's Inferno, and then Chucky and the whole family. Classic Michael Myers. And then the Exorcist coming down the stairs. Hannibal Lecter. Ghostface breaking through the door. They got one of Pennywise. These are not too scary. You have Nightmare Before Christmas. And then Jack and Sally right there for the door covers. And they even have a Spider-Man one. It's like the Avengers right there. And then Elvira. This is a great one. $55. They got these new Frankenstein's monster baby. He's got a little rattle. Then they got one for Chucky and then one of Jason right here. They're horror babies. Looks like they got a canvas of Voldemort right there. 3-pack skull wall decor. A Dector Pat you can put on your wall. Wrapped up in myself. Got like a hanging pumpkin, a little vampire, and then here's a pig head on a hook, and then a human head on a hook, and then an alien head, not on a hook, but on a chain. We've entered the land of plushies. You got Pennywise. You got a little glitter ghost right there. They are like $27. Some of these are returning from last year, like Oogie Boogie. We saw Oogie Boogie last year, but every store is a little different. Some of the merch gets reused year after year. They got a little Sam plush right there, and there's a creepy teddy bear, like a voodoo scarecrow teddy bear. We got some inflatables. We got our gargoyle, the jack-o'-lanterns, inflatable furry spiders, mini skeleton, groundbreaking skeleton, inflatable coffin, mini jack-o'-lantern skeleton. Then they got a snake, a little Slytherin, little snaky snake. You have a Squid Games inflatable, and then a massive 12-foot tall Pennywise, 12 feet. These are just pretty simple fog machines, and they got the fog juice here. And here's some animals. We got some new animals this year. They have a snail, skeleton snail, an evil little pigeon. It's like a zombified Philip the Seagull, and a mutated little rat. He's even been stitched up on the side. And they got a black cat. Looks like the cat's eyes glow. And then you got a little piggy here. Little piggy is probably not going to be going to the market looking like that. And then is this what the heck is this? A squirrel? Oh, it's an evil squirrel. They got zombified squirrels here now. And then Scabs, the little chihuahua, returns from last year. 50-inch posable spiders. Oh, these are cool. It's a groundbreaking pumpkin. It's like a gnarly. And then down here we have some lanterns, pathway markers with some zombie hands, and then the fogging skull pile over there. And they have a massive amount of weapons. You got like a dagger, you got massive medieval swords. You can pick up some axes all over here. You need a crowbar or a baseball bat, they got that. Fedoras, cowboy hats. This is a pork pie hat. And we got a whole wall of masks over here. They have a blue mask from Jurassic World. They also have a T-Rex mask, a Nighty Night mask, the Wicked Scarecrow, the Wolf mask, the Skeletal Evil Goat mask right there. Now all their mouths open up, so when you talk, they move. The Yellow Duck. I wonder if we need some grapes. We got the horse mask, and then we got the Purge mask. And up here we have the Freddy Krueger mask. And we come over to Michael Myers right there. The Hooded Bird mask. Here's like a cheap Michael Myers mask. If you don't want to wear the real thing, you can kind of look like a Michael Myers Jabberwocky. Then they have Billy from Saw right there. And then here's kind of a full latex Billy from Saw mask. A flesh creature. You got Jay right here. And the jack-o'-lantern mask, gas mask, hockey mask, a chrome faceless mask. This one's pretty cool. They have a massive creep show mask here. And then here's a blinking dinosaur mask. Kind of looks like a Dilophosaurus, but it looks like there's a little way to push out stuff out of its nostrils, as if it's kind of like spraying you like a Dilophosaurus. A bunny furry mask, or a gray feline furry mask. So if you want to get your furry on, they got a whole collection for you with tails and paws and all that stuff. They got so many different types of wigs. You got the glam rocker, the bald cap, the sinister villain, the rocker curls, the 90s heartthrob. Space cowgirls are a thing, I guess. Here's little space blasters. And then alien headbands. They got so many Art the Clown costumes everywhere. We got Poppy Playtime, the Kissy Missy, whatever the hell that is. The entire wall, just all the ghost face. You got the classic bleeding face, the What's Up bleeding mask ghost face. You got Halloween 2 right there, the classic knockoff mechanic jumpsuit. Down here we got the Big Top Burger, LED sign of Jason, some portraits of Art, and Leatherface. You have a little Chucky right there inside of the box. Wanted, Michael Myers. You got Sam right there. I think these are magnets. It's like a Beetlejuice magnet set with a sandworm coming out. And then Darius calling the Funhouse, do you have courage to return? I like these blow molds of the little dog right there. And then we got the gravestones. We got pumpkin ones. We got ones with ravens on it. We got a bone cross one, the Reaper tombstone, no rest for the dead. Return to sender. I think the bell. Oh, the bell starts ringing. Sounds more like a dying cow than a person. What does this one do? Woe to thee who hath departed this earthly realm. They have an angel foam grave, RIP, some classic little skulls. We got the Oogie Boogie inflatable costume. Imagine your kid wearing that the entire trick-or-treat season, trying to see through that. Coming to an HHN scare zone soon. You got the Skull Trooper. You can get your Fortnite slippers of Peely. You can get Nanner Bashers, a Boogie Bomb, and then a Peely pickaxe. Scare actors will be coming at you with this. Oh, is this gonna be in the scare zone? Please. Please. The Big Dill. Look at that. It's like a mafia pickle. A bush ranger? That's something. What do we have down here? Oh, the brat, little glizzy kid. And then the fish skull. And then Peely. They got Peely down here. You got the Shadow Man, Anubis, Horror Rabbit, the Harvester, the Headless Horseman. That's a cool one. Light Up Devilish Demon, the Mad Scientist. Look at the head on that guy. The Skull Reaper, a Solar Freddy bobblehead right there. Trick or Treat, little bag girl. They look like VHS tapes. And there's 6 items inside, I guess. These are cool, yeah. Spirit Home Video. So it looks like the old clamshells, but there's collectibles inside. So you got one for Trick or Treat, Killer Clowns from Outer Space as a clamshell. This is cool. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Don't be fined, please rewind. Be kind, rewind. The classic Frankenstein film, reversible package art. This is really cool, that this whole collection. Oh my gosh, the hash slinging slasher from SpongeBob. Then they got the Nun. I got Spirit Home Video. And then the final one, they got Goonies. So inside here, 6 collectibles of something, but it looks like an old VHS tape. We got the Grady twins, Hannibal Lecter right there. You got Glenn from Chucky. And then these came in a couple years ago. I had this one. You got the Killer Clowns Spirit Halloween exclusive Funko Pops. JoJo's Ice Cream from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. There's Wednesday Addams. The Corpse Bride. Michael's having a bad hair day. They even have Casper right there. And then here's a Killer Clowns from Outer Space burger. Look at that. Big Top Burger, Wednesday Addams Ouija boards. They have a small collection of animatronics. This is going to be the Willow Witch.
Perfect timing. I was just about to cast that.
$350. They got Michael Myers here. His arm moves a little bit. They got the Halloween music playing right now. He's working on getting some gains. Come on, Michael. Do the curl. Do the curl, Michael. Yes, I'm judging you a little bit. You're a lightweight there, Michael. That doesn't even weigh that much. This is Jeremy Jaws for $250. Whoa, what's going on with his eyes? Oh my God. That just came. That's a good little gag. I've never seen that in an animatronic before. Where the eye and the mouth detach. That is cool. He needs a good pedicure and a good manicure, but he's looking gnarly. Here we have Cackles for $250, RIP, another lost soul. We got Cackles here. Well, your head's gonna split open. Oh God, oh Lord have mercy.
I'll tell you what's missing. You are victims.
They like the zombie the best out of the 4 animatronics here. They got Fishnet Patrick, Sandy Cheeks as a costume. We got some different mugs here. We got a Shrek mug. Shrek next to Freddy. Who's more iconic and scary? You have Jason right there. A little Poltergeist TV. They're here. This cup looks like you should probably go to the doctor. The brain mold for your Jello. Let's see what Ghostface stuff they have over here. They got the voice changer with the bedazzled knife, and then the scarecrow mask of Ghostface. They got a pink hoodie right here. Just says Ghostface on it.
Yeah, he's coming.
We got Jason work shirt. Oh, I didn't know Jason worked, but he's wearing that. Counselor Crystal Lake, a bedazzled Jason bag. Here's like an Art the Clown Letterman jacket. It says art right there. Terrifier 09. And then you got art on the back with his sunglasses. You have a heart wristlet of Art the Clown. You got the glasses. You got the Christmas glasses. Art, what happened with you? You look more like Poot than Art the Clown. What's going on with that? You got a cool hoodie here. We got art right there, Terrifier. And then you got the table leg with the nails and the fork and everything in it. And then the magic sword from Terrifier. And then an axe. And then here's like a baseball jersey with art on the back. And then it just says Terrifier on the front. That's how it looks. You need a bloody drill, they have one of those. I want to see like where they have all the animatronics set up. This one they just had 4 set up. I want to see all the new crazy stuff. We're gonna head off to the next Spirit Halloween. A hurricane is like happening, but we're gonna go. We're going to Spirit Halloween right there. I'm drenched. It's raining so much. Oh my God, all puddles. Hopefully they have animatronics. We'll see. They have it. We've made it in. They got it all. Welcome to Camp Harbor Lake, 1983. So we'll come over here first. We got Jason, the new version of Jason with this mask. So let's hit it and see what he does. And then over here we got this pumpkin guy with an axe. Oh gosh. So now we'll enter into, there's a zombie owl over there. What does this little bug guy do? He probably jumps at you. That's it. Its wings move. Now we can see this switch. I'm interactive. Listen to me and respond with one of the following words: luck, power, love, or money. If you succeed, I'll continue our conversation. If you fail, I'll ask you to try again.
Tell me what you seek. Luck, power, love, or money.
Luck. Luck. Luck.
Now we wait for what follows. And see how lucky you really are.
A spine down there, the High Priestess card. Here we have a trash can. Is Oscar the Grouch gonna come out? Or is Jimothy in the trash can? Who's in there? I don't think it's working. Over here we got Michael Myers. Kind of like the other store, but we'll probably be able to hear him better. Mike is not working here, so I'm glad we went to the other store where he was working. He's tired. He's not working out right now. Let's head into the cabin now. See what's going on. Uh-oh. It's like a radio. Totally awesome. Peace and love. Summer 83. Hello, hello.
Anybody got a candle?
Over here we have some books. If you look up here, look, it says, got a skelly right there. It says, avoid the lake. Don't go in the water. What is this? It's got knives.
Such a good idea.
Round and round I go. Where will my knife land? Nobody knows.
That's it. That's all she does. Just spins.
Hey, I have a fun idea. Let's play tag. I throw my knife and you try to catch them with your face.
Over here, we got a scarecrow laying down in the bed. He's got a roach hanging out with him. Definitely hasn't cleaned this. I like there's little skulls like on the mattress. And there's like tarot cards throughout the entire cabin.
I saved the grand finale just for you! Now try not to scream too much!
This is cabin 13. We're exiting. Oh my god, this is cool. And look at that. See, just do a little shimmy. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I can see that again.
Oh, look at Predator.
That thing is massive. That thing is cool. Look at that. I wish they had prices so you could know what it cost. But over here along the cabin, here's all the different animatronics. The Screaming Reaper. They got a Pennywise this year. Darcy Doom, Dead Humor, Ghostface, Carnival Creeper, Freddy Fazbear, the Xenomorph, Michael Myers, Jason, the Willow Witch, Whirling Wendy, the Pumpkin Punisher, Doomsday Duo, the Bog Monster, the Trash Bandit, Art the Clown, Jeremy Jaws, Harver Carver, Harmonic Hank, Crackles, Buzz, Lady Misfortune, Wind Up Wally, Backbend Bonnie, Jumping Spider, Gordo, Scary Sitting Scarecrow, and Electrified Corpse. Let's see what this little guy does.
I'm making jack-o'-lanterns. Your head's next.
Right, with the classic costumes. Flamin' Hot Cheeto bag. Little Dumb and Dumber. The Waldo kit. Bob Ross painting. That's something. They just have like the weirdest stuff here. Happy Gilmore Country Club hats. Then they got Flamin' Hot Cheetos hats. See, like they have them set up, but they're not working. They're not being plugged in. You got this guy. He's on all fours. This is the other zombie that we saw at the other stores.
No need to worry anymore. There's no one left to hurt you. We left them all behind.
All right, look at this guy like coming out of the pond.
Finally, I've clawed my way out from the blood depths.
That was a long reset time.
It's time for fresh meat.
They have a lifeguard stand over here. Sorry, we're closed for the season. Camp Harbor Lake lifeguard. Watching over all this madness. They're not doing too good of a job. Before we go see Freddy, I want to see the rest of the store. Dexter Morgan kit. It's just like a standard shirt with just his ID and an evidence bag. That's it. All the Nightmare on Elm Street stuff. Springwood High. You got Freddy's gloves right there. You got press-on Freddy nails. Just a standard plastic Freddy mask. Then they have different Chucky outfits that you can pick up. Here's a cool Chucky shirt. Kind of the same symbolism that's on the box for the Good Guys box. And then you have the Chucky mask right there. And then you got the family portrait. You have a Chucky knife. It's double-sided. Here's a purse. That's a popcorn bag. You like horror films too? That's all glitterified. We got the Killer Clowns cotton candy gun. And then we got some Killer Clowns costumes. You got Shorty right there, a wristlet of Pennywise, and then a plastic Pennywise mask. There's so much. Yeah, this store is decked out. This is the grand finale. You got a standard SWAT team cap. You got a rhinestone axe. Like, who's buying this? I'm sorry. Like, what costume needs a rhinestone axe? Police glasses, special police badge, some furry handcuffs. We got track suits. We got hip-hop track suits. Let's get physical. Workout gear. Workout wonder. Trippy hippie bodysuit. Say that 3 times fast. A hippie poncho. You got a hippie chick. A wildflower hippie. Lots of hippies. A peace vest. Peace and love hippie. This is just the classic hippie. This guy probably thought his modeling career was going to end up very differently than being the honorable ruler wig. Here's all the couples costumes. Got a lion suit. A shark jumpsuit. Bumblebees. Pandas. Here's some cool hats. I like the little ghosty. Little peace sign skeleton hand. Bedazzled coffin. Hex more. Say less. Here's a classic Spirit logo shirt. It's like a tie-dye design. I haven't seen this costume before for the film Abigail. Get a grandpa outfit. You be a giant inflatable. I don't know who would wear this and like to what. Wait, what are you wearing this to? Like, that's not gonna help you at all at a party. Now don't worry, there is one with protection. There's a condom inflatable. No glove, no love. Oktoberfest piggyback. And then a teddy bear piggyback where you're kind of riding on top of the teddy bear. And then you got a squirrel with some nuts. Sergeant short pants. Wine and corkscrew couples costume, and it says screw it. More hose. Plumbing services. Laying pipes since 1969. The Dirty Glizzy. Balls deep. Baseball team. The Sofa King. Bend over. Need a tight seal? I've got the right caulk. Pipe laying expert. We lay pipe all night long. In and out automotive. Lubrication expert. God, what does this one say? Humongous deck builders. Get deck. Big Deck Energy, you can trust. Into the back rooms. There's the back rooms back there. We got inflatable babies. A wiener dog inflatable. It says a big weenie on it. And then you can be an inflatable chicken. A donkey. It's got 4 legs. How are you walking around Halloween wearing that thing? This one's always great. The pick-me-up alien inflatable. And they got the shark inflatable right there. Wavy arms guy inflatable. The cow inflatable sadly does not come with milk, I don't think. It's just all cow. The classic inflatable dinosaurs, trashy couple. Oh, I should get this and go to Not So Scary for the new crappy Disney trash cans. You got the spiked tea. When one fist isn't enough, 2-fisted tea. Extra hard iced, unoriginal. Still packs a punch. Now we got the banana hats, construction cone hats. We got the metallic shark hats. And then looks like you got a hat, and then you got a rainbow hat right behind it, and then you got the pineapple hat. Like, who's showing up as hard salami? Tasty Willie Johnson's all natural rock hard salami, extra thick, gluten-free. I'm looking for masks we haven't seen yet. They have a new Leatherface one right there. You got the Rob Zombie Halloween mask. There's all the different weapons. Again, the whole axe wall. It's like this one is so much more organized than the other one, and they're not blaring music where it's so loud. Got the evil pumpkin, the vintage grinning black cat mask, the bald old man. You got the alien. Oh, that's a cool one. The wacky mole clown. It's supposed to work. And then here's a gas mask. The wicked scarecrow has a pretty great sculpt to it. The apocalypse skull mask. Scary teddy bear mask. I saw the duck before. Light up cyborg, just a silent stalker. There's no features on him whatsoever. And you got a sugar skull right here. The laughing Jack skeleton demon mask. You got a chimp mask next to a capybara mask. This poor cow just looks like it's a mounted cow head. But when you talk, the mouth moves. And here's some different types of hats. Here's a light up hat. This is pretty cool if it worked. You got the classic hot dog hat, the cow hat, the dinosaur hat. I used to have one of these as a kid. It's got like the blood in the knife. I think we got it from like CVS. CVS used to go crazy with all the Halloween stuff back in the 90s. We see some more of these guys that we saw at the other store. And then we got all the different gravestones, kind of like what we also saw at the other store. This is a cool one. The Reaper figure one. They got a Beetlejuice one. I think it's supposed to light up. The Grave Watcher. I like this like witch plastic pumpkin. Here's all the different posable spiders. We got some wind chimes that are all skulls. The pose and stay skeletons. These are great. I have a couple of these. Here's a little piranha. We just make some bubble noises. Here's some skeleton feet if you're just into that. Here's some different pathway markers. These light up. They should light up. It's like all this stuff has been sitting in storage for so long. None of the stuff works. Oh, this one does. That one lights up. Oh, these are great. Look at these like evil little candy corns. A gargoyle mister. Looks like fog comes out of it. What are these butt ugly guys? I wish this stuff worked. I wish it like lit up so I could see how it looked. Like his eyes probably glow. Oh, I think it talks. Feels like it's an animatronic. Maybe we might find more of the Boogie Monster guys at another Spirit Halloween when we go look for them. It's a Sam Lollipop. It's supposed to light up. Light up lollipop. The Chucky box. Jack Skellington. The Bedazzled Bling Jack Skellington. You got 2 Mikey masks next to each other. We got some different Fortnite stuff that we have not seen before. The Peely Bone one. And then the Scully Scepter. That's like a weapon. Sergeant Drake. Fish Stick. And then Punk. Instead of like Ghost from Call of Duty, it's just Skull Commando. Here's like the night vision goggles from Jurassic Park. Here's a cool little Jurassic Park helmet. Would you rather go with like the inflatable T-Rex or like whatever that is, some human hybrid dinosaur? Oh, here's some more little creepy baby dolls. Here's one that's like a little ghost. And then this one is like eating its toes. This is gross. There's a missing toe down there. It's eating it. Ew. And this one has been eating a cupcake, but it's all over his face. The sugar rush is going to his head, it looks like. What is this? Does this thing move? There's some sort of bib on it with a button. I think it crawls. I think it's a crawling creepy baby. And then here's one holding like a raven. But again, none of these. Oh, this one works. Zombie babies. Here's one that's eating glass. This is a good one. This is a little shorty killer clown holding one of the pies. That's great. I love that design. These things are probably gonna sell out super quick, but they're $55. And then we saw a little Chucky down there. Let's see if this one crawls. Oh, it does. Ew. Chucky wants no part of that. They have Fuggler costumes. Annoyed alien inflatable Fuggler. Is Captain Underpants still a thing? Like, this is back from when I was a kid. The inflatable SpongeBob and Squidward. The Krusty Krab jacket. Plankton has a costume. Even Doodle Bob. Even Doodle Bob has a costume. Classic Spider-Man and Venom. Miles Morales. This is cool. They got Wolverine claws. The wall of minions. If you're gonna be a minion, you gotta commit. You gotta be like a minion that looks like this. You look like a Twinkie walking around. There's also inflatable minion costumes. The little kid costumes. Oogie Boogie jumpsuit. Dress your kid up as Zero. They could be Ghostface, Megan, a tour vehicle from Jurassic Park. That's great. It makes sounds, it says. Or E.T. You dress your kid up as E.T. It's got a light up finger also. Oh Lord. Your baby's turned into Ghostface. That's just strange when like the face is inside the mouth. We got little candy pails of Lightning McQueen, the Cookie Monster, Mickey Mouse, unicorns, SpongeBob's Pineapple House, Bluey, the Toy Story aliens, Bullseye right there. If your kid wants to be a trash truck, they can be a trash truck. Your kid could be a caddy or an ambulance ride along. The little lobster, the baby shrimp. Oh, this is good. You could dress your kid up as Yoda or as the little Ewok. Here's these like rubber ducks. They have a duck of the Nun, Victor from the Corpse Bride. Oh, we got the doormats. You have Art the Clown on a doormat. I like this one. I Ain't Afraid of No Ghosts. Ghostbusters. Welcome, Foolish Mortals. Five Nights at Freddy's. You have Snoopy and it says Stay Spooky. SpongeBob and Patrick Scare or Be Scared. Welcome, we've been expecting you. With Michael Myers right there. This one has snakes all around it. It says Be Gone. I don't know what teddy tears are, but I guess these are a new thing. This is kind of like a little Mothman down here, it looks like. We have a wide variety of slippers. You got Maynard right there. You got Batman. Got some little ghosties. Lightning McQueen, Ka-chow. Pennywise, he could be eating your foot. Old wrinkled Ghostface. And then you got Sam from Trick or Treat. Little Hedwig. They got some Bruce ones from Jaws, so you stick your foot inside of his mouth. And then down here, they got some Scooby-Doo slippers. You can put your foot, I guess, inside of Stitch. Universal Monsters, you got Frankenstein's monster right there. He's asking for another cigar. We got Garfield next to, what is this? Oh, slippers. Michael Myers with a little knife on a slipper. Oh, we got mystery boxes. Spooky Labubu's. You got Ghostface Labubu's. Big Top Tears. These are all like animatronics from the past, I think, for Spirit Halloween. And then Gourd Souls. Mystery plush bag charms. They're going after Labubu. Let's see what's going on with the shirts over here. You got SpongeBob. You got Spider-Man. Freddy right there. Follow Your Dreams. Creep Show. Michael Myers giving you the middle finger. You got Michael Myers right there. Coraline. Is Mayonnaise an Instrument? Invader Zim. Practically Magic. Get In Loser. We're going slashing. The Nightmare Has Only Just Begun. Halloween 2. I Wish It Was Friday. Real Men Chase You. Cult Book Club. World Tour. You got Betty Boop right there. Portal to the Cat Dimension. You have Spirit Halloween, but with Freddy right there. This shirt's gonna sell out. Jason Lives. Welcome to Derry. This is a great shirt. It's got all the different kind of versions of Pennywise throughout season 1. You got Scream right there. I Can't Hold My Liquor. Lord Farquaad is up there. Dr. Pepper next to a Diet Coke. Scream. Cute but Psycho. Terrifier. Scary Movie. Booze to the Bone. The Fabulous New Vegas. You got Fallout up there. You got Art right there. No You Hang Up. Darth Maul. Halo. Creeping It Real. Let's Make a Slasher Movie, and then Ghostface flipping you off. Some different style plushies over here than the other store. Pinocchio. You got Gingy. This feels more like a dog toy. You got Wednesday, Michael Myers, Elvira right there. Want to play a game? Listen to the cam. Oh God.
A pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, we all fall down.
There's so much going on at this Spirit. Broken doll wall decor. That's creepy. Oh, look at this clock. We got neon lights. You got Gary as a pumpkin, Michael Myers, Chucky, Time to Floats. We saw some of these portraits at the other one. We got Deadpool there, Mars Attacks, a little blueprint. The Beetlejuice sign, Pennywise, Help Resist Rust. Oh, this is good. It's a little porthole. And you got the Flying Dutchman right there. Ghostface in front of the house. Hannibal Lecter. Welcome to Crystal Lake. Oh, they got a Bates Motel down here. That's a cool sign. We got a ton of new sidesteppers this year. We got Gizmo. I do not want to mess with this Stay Puft. This Stay Puft looks like bad news. Art, I'm not the paparazzi. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. I'll film this one. Okay, you don't work. I'm gonna have to film you, Art. All right, let's see what's going on. 6'7". 6'7". They have a new nightlight collection of a ghost. It's like a beating heart, a moth, a little bat, a sun catcher of Pennywise. Here's some more sun catchers. You got Ghostface, you got Tiffany and Chucky. You got Bride thirsting for Frankie. It's not how she was in the film, so I guess he's finally won her over. A pumpkin sun catcher, a rose. Here's some more soap dispensers, some skulls, a little black cat. This is the first bit of love I've seen for the Crypt Keeper. It is kind of weird because it looks like there's like two heads on him. I'm not a fan of that design at all. It looks kind of weird and wonky. Put your succulent inside Jason's head. They have some busts here of Jack the Ripper and Lizzie Borden. We got Billy from Hocus Pocus. See, none of them work. Here's a cool light. You got Jason carving a pumpkin, and the pumpkin lights up. Here you have the Halloween pumpkin. It's supposed to light up. We have the chair from Beetlejuice. That's great. And then we got Chucky down here, and his blade illuminates just a little bit. Ghostface can hold on to your candles for you. They got walking zombie hands, creepy little beanie babies, walking monster hands, and then we get a knife through a skull. So this is gonna be the Spirit Halloween by the Loop in Orlando, Florida. So if you're over here, this is probably the best one to go to. They're gonna keep adding more stuff and stocking the shelves. This is just open today. We got some more Squid Game costumes right here. Here's the Midnight Creeper. You got the Headless Butcher. You need a bottle of blood. They got that. You need a jug of blood. They got that. Sadly, there's no shots of blood. They do have a 1 ounce theatrical blood little tube. You could be a pope or a priest. This priest has a flask of holy water. It's only holy water in there. That's it. Medical Mary Jane. You got hospital patient. His butt's hanging out. Ha 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 ha. This is what everybody's here to see. Freddy. I'll be honest with you, I expected a lot more out of this one. The squeaking, I feel like this thing will probably break pretty quick. They got dog costumes. They got the Fart Factory, Cowboy Ride-On, Bat Doggy Poncho, a little lobster, Shrek. I like that one. That's a good one. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They can be Chucky or Michael Myers or Beetlejuice or Sam, little Gizmo, and then also Pennywise. This is gross. It's like a snake eating a rat, but the rat's coming through its throat. That's gnarly. Alright, well that is a wrap for this year. We'll probably stop by other spirits to see what's going on. So guys, on that note, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and join the family, because I'm going to keep you up to date on all things spooky and scary in theme parks and Spirit Halloween around the country. I love y'all. I'll see y'all on Monday. The Fart Factory.
Hey, no, 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 hey, no.
They're
Booterade?